Okay. Um, Now, okay, this is good stuff in the black market. Salvager, potentially good. Fairgrounds, potentially very good. Swindler, Witch, Wharf. Goons is the big thing. There's a minion. A lighthouse could be good. Highway could be good that you can't see. Half of Nomad Camp you can't see. Outpost, potentially very good. This deck, this board screams engine to me. And how does it scream? Well, black market looks to help that. Ghost Ship uh, is a big engine card, and we're opening the same way. Okay. Want to pick up a lot of villages soon because that's probably going to be a choke point, but I need to get enough money to get up and going, and he does pretty much the same thing there. And maybe he has to pass me. Nope, he didn't have to pass me. That which he did not want to. He gets a ghost ship. I will also get a ghost ship. He's going to masquerade me. I'm going to give him an estate. And I'm going to play the masquerade rather than the ghost ship. Just because I want to pitch this estate over to him. I'm going to get another walled village. And in case he has the masquerade, and also just because I more or less want to buy a 3 because I want to get a black market in, I'm going to put the coppers back. If he masquerades me now, so this is the other potential. It's the potential combo here. And horde is possible, and gold is possible, but I don't really like the look of gold. Fine. So what's he getting here? Here, almost anything, I would be buying walled village. And I think I want to play the masquerade. I got to get the cycling up fast first and foremost. And I want another walled village actually. He gets his black market up. Because eventually I can just get, money or whatever. Okay, walled village, walled village, walled village, masquerade. Would have loved to have been able to play the ghost ship first, but oh well. Want to get one of the buy cards out of the wharf or goons or something out of the black market if I can. Minions probably decent. Talisman possibly, but I don't really want. But minion and another 3 card is probably better than most. What else I would be looking at? What should that 3 card be? I don't really need a lot of black markets. I do need a lot of draw, at least at some point. So I could get a masquerade. I think that's what I want to do. And wow! So that nomad camp would be nice. The lighthouse would also be really nice. That's what he's getting. I'm going to pick up another walled village here. And the thing about the ghost ship attack here is I can keep a copper back because with the engine I am going to redraw. But I do want to play the ghost ship before the masquerade just in case he has some weird issue. It gives him fewer options, so it's better. Especially since I'm going to definitely be able to play both. But playing the masquerade isn't as important now as it was either. So we're going to give a copper. Trash. And we're going to do the same thing again. But I'm not going to trash that one, I guess. There isn't going to be anything I want to buy that I can't. And I actually prefer the bridge over anything else here. Just because, well, with all the masquerades around, the witch isn't so good. And the bridge gives me very much needed buy. So now I can do this, say. Oh, the goons would be huge. He can't get to it, but he can get a salvager, which might be nice, might not. Well, I mean, it works well with Horde. I don't know. And surprisingly, nothing there. Ooh, but I do get this wharf, and that's very big. And now I would actually definitely give him the Masquerade if necessary. Because I don't really need the second Masquerade at this point. It's just some draw. And Wharf replaced that for me perfectly fine. I would like out of the black market, you know, which wouldn't be terrible, but okay, he gets another gold. Masquerade, I can send him in a state and trash it. Now, Wharf, Walled Village, Bridge, Black Market to play everything. I want this Conspirator for sure. And so that's a nice little trick to be able to pull. I can't hold that much more in terms of terminals. But let's see, I could get a ghost ship. A second ghost ship wouldn't be bad. It wouldn't be great. I mean, a second Masquerade is as good, right? I can get a Horde, which doesn't really fit my deck so great. I can get a gold, I can get a province. I think I want to build a little more first. And actually, with as good as my deck is, I think I'm going to get the Horde, a silver, and a Masquerade. Because I can support a little more in terms of actions. And while I would like to... Yeah, so this is one of the doesn't really matter what I put back situations. He has 8. He gets a province. Oh, it did matter. Well, yeah, because I'm drawing it with the wharf, it didn't matter. And wow, all of my coppers are right there. I definitely want this highway. Yeah. Okay, definitely giving the silver, which isn't terribly important to me. And it looks like we're doing bad because it's, you know, it's turn 15 and we don't have that many points. But you have to remember about that is there's this ghost shipping going on that's really slowing us down. So it's actually not that bad. Okay, copper. And I gotta get rid of some more of these coppers. Okay, there's the wharf. Here, ooh, outpost, interesting. Well, I have 11 money. I can get the outpost and still get, and I think I want to do that, a province. I mean, my deck is not that great, but I think it's good enough to do that. So walled village, walled village, walled village, highway, mask around, a copper. I get a masquerade back. Heh. Trash a copper. We're gonna mask around another. But here we're gonna give the masquerade back. I don't want it. I don't want it. No. Precious Copper 2. Walled Village. Ghost Ship. And we can just play everything for money here. The minion attack isn't going to do me anything anyway. The other option I would have would be to play the black market, play all the cash and minion for the attack to redraw. I'm not sure about that. It's probably better though, I guess, right? Yeah. Play the Horde. I can get this Fairgrounds, which is going to be worth a decent amount of points to me. Would have loved to have gotten the bridge in first, but oh well, what can you do? And I get it in here anyway. And now this is going to be Province gaining a gold and Duchy gaining a gold. And that's it. And this is just going to be a silver. Now he has a Masquerade, but he's not playing it. And I don't want to play mine here. Really. Are there any villages in this? There's tribute. I don't know how much tribute. He gets another gold. I'm a little bit tempted to get like merchant ship in a state here. Why? Well, they're useful. And most notably, and I would actually give him a gold here if push comes to shove. I think. Yup. He probably gives me a copper back. But I couldn't give him the points. I don't want to give him the... Well, the highway may have been a better call. But I didn't want to give it to him. And I didn't want to give him the villages because that's the heart of my deck. And... Ay vey. He's starting to get good hands. He gets a province there. Masquerade. I should most probably pass him, what, the outpost sort of outlived its usefulness. None. Here we go. Black market. I can play all this stuff. It's too late for goons. But Silk Roads won't be bad. And potentially I shouldn't have done that, but now I will pass him a walled village if push comes to shove. Because, yeah, well, I need the golds. And the villages aren't going to be as important now. This stuff goes back, does it? Oh, it doesn't matter because I'm getting a wharf. I have a wharf in play, so I just need to be able to pass him if that came up. And we're going to keep doing this. And this is miserable. But I'm going to play the merchant ship. If I have to pass him something, it's going to be a Masquerade. He gets a duchy. That was an easy call, by the way, on the merchant ship. And now I want to be able to 7 and the highway, be able to play everything. So duchy has to be the bottom. And I pass him a copper, obviously, if called for. Hopefully he gives me a copper or better back. But I do have a pretty good sized lead, even if I can just duchy, and I have more potential points down there. He plays outpost, so he gets something out of that outpost. What a tangled web we weave. But, yeah, this is only going to be another estate for him. How did I miss he passed me the black market? Well, regardless, it doesn't matter. I get this province and a victory with it. Um, and that outpost would have been would have been a 20th different card and 2 more points, but oh well. And if I would have bought something out of the black market, it would have been 2 more points. But the province is better, obviously. Anyway, comments or questions on that interesting little game from YouTube, and thanks very much.